Ladies and gentlemen, I have not talked to y'all in quite some time. I think it's been a couple of days. I've been giving it a couple of days to do some other things because, you know, that's needed right now. That's needed for me to let things play out for a couple of days and come back and talk to y'all, right? First and foremost, we're going to address Mr. Zelenskyy, okay? Mr. Zelenskyy says, me and my counterparts are the devil, okay? I don't know what my counterparts worship, first of all, but I know, speaking of Africa, if in regards to the U.S. of A. Keeping in a partnership with the Africa, let's address the elephant in the room. The golden serpent, the representation of the golden serpent. Even a woman from Africa, from one of the countries of Africa, has a golden serpent brooch on her blazer when she goes to meetings. So I don't know what devil you serve, sir, but I know the devil to be the golden serpent in a balanced form. Okay, that level of stature, to remember stature. Okay, I'm pretty sure the serpent told Eve to bite the apple, and Eve bit the apple first. She is a woman, Mr. Zelenskyy. She has a golden serpent because African kings and queens and emperors and the whole nine, and you know what I'm saying, they wore the golden serpent on their headdress, Mr. Zelenskyy. And I'm pretty sure the serpent was in the Garden of Eden. Okay, Mr. Zelenskyy, I'm pretty sure that serpent is a devil. Okay, Mr. Zelenskyy, she is giving honor to her ancestors, Mr. Zelenskyy. So when you say we're the devil, Mr. Zelenskyy, that's saying you don't understand the men and women in your country who are dark skinned, who are black, or I don't use the term black, but like, you know, for political reasons, we could say black, whatever. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I understand, but I don't fucking care to do it. You know, those African Americans, those African individuals who are in Ukraine, you're saying you don't understand why they would have a serpent or give honor to the golden serpent, which was seen as something that was in the Garden of Eden that is known to the Bible as the devil. But in this form, because they're African, they see it in a different nature. Mr. Zelenskyy, you're being a little bit of a hypocrite. You're being a little bit of a hypocrite because I know my world leaders of the United States of America, Mr. Zelenskyy, to do certain things, Mr. Zelenskyy, and do certain things in the name of God's. And I'm pretty sure we have civil liberties here and freedom to practice what we want and how we want. Mr. Zelenskyy, I hope you wouldn't be disrespecting all those people, all those devil worshippers, all those worshippers of Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, Azazel, Samael, the chieftain, the golden serpent. I'm pretty sure you would not be disrespecting all those people within the United States, Mr. Zelenskyy, when you just walked up in our house of business in regards to America, Mr. Zelenskyy. I hope you would not be disrespecting those people, okay, who are American citizens who partake in the worship of what you're condemning my allies for. And I know my allies not to be any devil worshippers, Mr. Zelenskyy. As far as I'm concerned, Mr. Zelenskyy, you don't know the Bible. And you say that my ally is a Catholic or a Christian. So that means you don't understand my ally, Mr. Zelenskyy. Why the fuck do you think you can walk in this country and think you can disrespect people and ask for fucking sympathy and ask for billions of dollars that the American people need, Mr. Zelenskyy? I don't know why you think you can do that. I don't know why you think you can do that, Mr. Zelenskyy. You are going to bow. You're very much going to bow, Mr. Zelenskyy. This is not up for discussion, Mr. Zelenskyy. You work with devil worshippers, Mr. Zelenskyy, or worshippers of demons, Mr. Zelenskyy, and you're calling my allies devil worshippers themselves, Mr. Zelenskyy. I'm pretty sure you will not allow Christians to partake in their practice unless it is approved, Mr. Zelenskyy. We do not have those values in America, Mr. Zelenskyy. Why do you think you can come to my country and think you can just ask and demand, or not even ask, demand that we give you billions of dollars, Mr. Zelenskyy? That is a contradiction in your campaign, Mr. Zelenskyy. I would hope you would show more respect to the Africans in your country, Mr. Zelenskyy. I'm gonna make a video after this because you're fucking stupid for playing with me. Mr. Zelenskyy, the Africans from America and all over the fucking world, wherever, I could care less where it's from. They African, I'm African, so it correlates. Anyways, they were left off the trains, and only individuals who are fair-skinned or perceived as white, and after them it was the Moroccans, and then last the Africans, Mr. Zelenskyy. I do not understand how you could allow that to happen, and you would not condemn the people of your country and other countries for doing such a thing, Mr. Zelenskyy. I am the golden serpent. I am the golden serpent of ages. I am the heir to the golden throne, Mr. Zelenskyy. You will be held accountable, Mr. Zelenskyy. I hear you're looking to make a peace treaty with my ally, Mr. Zelenskyy. If you go against that, Mr. Zelenskyy, I'm pretty sure that golden serpent, that devil, that serpent of ages, which is connected to your ally through a Western form, Mr. Zelenskyy. If we're talking about the golden serpent, Mr. Zelenskyy, that's the Eastern concept. That is a Eastern deity, Eastern god, Mr. Zelenskyy. And I would hope, Mr. Zelenskyy, that you would not think that that serpent would not give me more dominion than the Western form of that deity that is its own self, Mr. Zelenskyy. I am referring to your ally, Mr. Zelenskyy, the Biden administration, which folded and surrendered to my ally, Mr. Zelenskyy. Your ally bowed like I said they would bow to my ally, Mr. Zelenskyy. You are talking about pacts of treaty, Mr. Zelenskyy. With that same ally, I had unwavering faith in. I had unwavering faith in my ally, Mr. Zelenskyy. Unwavering faith. I had unwavering faith. Unwavering faith. Unwavering. So, Mr. Zelenskyy, you would not go up into any other country but America. You want to know why? And I'm going to show you, I'm going to show everybody, I'm going to show you the levels of deception and deceivement and hold on, what's the word? What's the good word? The vile theatrics of my enemy, which is the current leadership, who does not care about Africans, African Americans, those of slave descent. They don't truly care. And I'm going to show you the links they're willing to go through, right? My ally, Russia, China, right? Let me show you how this works. Right? You put your faith in Mr. Zelenskyy. Doesn't really, as far as I'm concerned, he don't give a fuck about Africans or African Americans or anybody that's homeless or anybody who is fucking suffering in America, as far as I'm concerned. Otherwise, he wouldn't have did that dumbass shit. You would be willing to come into this country, right? Because my enemy, the current leadership, who doesn't give a fuck about anybody, whether they're black, white, African American, Latin, Spanish, Chinese, Asian, it don't matter. They don't give a fuck about nobody as long as they can take your life and get some money and get some fucking money and look like a god. Bitch, you not a god. Gods are not supposed to do that. That's people came to the gods so they could like get shit and get blessed and like be protected and all type of shit. And y'all don't even do that. Y'all don't even do that much. Y'all don't even do that. Y'all don't even do that. But you would allow Mr. Zelenskyy to come into the U.S. with his theatrics because he is your strongest ally. He has the most territory. Let's be honest. He has the most territory. You didn't think I would go that far to care about who has the most territory. You wouldn't even think I would care to think about that, right? Outside of that, we got China, right? Most territory. Let's get it. Let's like you think you know you think you know how to do this? I already know how to do this. I'm not even this is all new and I already know how to beat you. I already listen. It's me, it's Russia, it's Africa, you know what I'm saying? And it's the US that don't fucking like you because you're a piece of shit and you're willing to sacrifice all of us just to stay rich and have some fame and some power and feel like a god and fucking touch little boys and girls. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? So you would choose him because he has the most territory, right? Most territory outside of, your enemy as far as you're concerned, right? If Mr. Zelenskyy were to defeat Russia, which he's not going to, because under the authority of not only the golden serpent, that golden serpent of ages who made Eve bite the apple, but outside of God, as far as I'm concerned, you all hold not enough stature. That being the Biden administration, whoever the fuck runs him, whatever spiritual powers behind him, you don't hold enough stature. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Zelenskyy, you don't hold enough stature. You don't even give a fuck about the injustices that's going on in my country. You don't care about anybody that's suffering in my country. So I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your family. I don't give a fuck about your kids. I don't give a fuck about your soldiers. I don't give a fuck unless they're innocent. If they're innocent, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you should have bowed. You should have bowed. You should have came up with you should have stayed with the treaty, but you didn't. But you didn't. So that's your fault. That's your fault. You decided that when you decided to go against the peace treaty that Russia offered. China told Russia at the top of the year, so every Chinese person in Ukraine, put the Chinese flag on your car. On your car. On your car. Or stay at home. On your car or stay at home. That is a true leader. He did not get in the way of Russia going to war. He did not get in the way. He said, let my people be protected, as if they were putting blood on the top of their door, Mr. Zelenskyy, at the top of their door, like it was the Bible days. Mr. Zelenskyy, I am the golden serpent of ages. Mr. Zelenskyy, you shall not defeat me. Mr. Zelenskyy, I am that serpent that made Eve bite the apple. Mr. Zelenskyy, you will not defeat me. Mr. Zelenskyy, you will not defeat my allies, Mr. Zelenskyy, because they are blessed and ordained to be a part of my order, Mr. Zelenskyy. Your ally lost to me magically in a spiritual warfare. Magically, they have lost to me, Mr. Zelenskyy. I have chosen countries for a specific reason, Mr. Zelenskyy, because they are world powers. I believe they will be dominating world powers. They have the capability, they have the manpower, they have the infrastructure, they have the money, they have the ally. Listen, Mr. Zelenskyy, you will be defeated. Let there be peace in Asia. But China and Russia are allies, Mr. Zelenskyy. If it came down to it, Mr. Zelenskyy, they will fuck you up. They will fuck you up. They will fuck you up. They will fuck you up, bruh. They will fuck you up. They will fuck you up. I don't give a fuck who your ally is. Nigga, I'm an American. You either gonna bow or whatever comes after that, Mr. Zelensky. We do not need prisoners, Mr. Zelensky. Napoleon tried to gain control again from making an army on the island he was casted away to. And you will not be coming back, Mr. Zelensky. You will not use the United States to come back and try to regain power. If you are overtaken, Mr. Zelensky, you either bow or whatever comes after that, Mr. Zelensky. We do not take prisoners. We do not take prisoners, Mr. Zelensky. Let there be peace to all the innocents in the Ukraine that don't got nothing to do with your stupid ass decision as a fucking leader. I got China, I got Russia, and I'm building establishment in Africa. Nigga, the world leaders of the United States of America don't even give a fuck about Africa, really don't give a fuck about African Americans, really. They really don't give a fuck about us, to be honest, but shit, I'll make the connections I need to make, because bitch, I'm not y'all. Bitch, I'm not y'all. Bitch, I'm not y'all. I'm not them. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They can live in their little illusion as long as they fucking want to. I could really care less. Don't make me no difference. Hold on, where is it? Hold on, I gotta find something. Damn, this is important. Where did that go? Did it drop? Oh my God. Anywho, I don't need it right now, obviously. But Mr. Zelensky, you're not truly for democracy. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying, the world leaders of America, right? They only chose you as an ally because if you were to defeat Russia, which you're not going to, shout out China. Shout out China. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jackie Chan. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? But if you were to defeat Russia, that would mean you could keep your control of power. And that would mean that China would look to you in a different light. But that's not going to fucking happen the way you think it's going to happen. They'll look at us in a different light when we get you the fuck out of power, because you're not good people. I don't give a shit. I don't got to be elected for shit. Like, I could talk on this camera and send some magical waves, some spiritual waves, some magnetic waves into the internet and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna speak on that. But like, it's very easy. It's very easy, Mr. Zelensky. It does not matter. It does not matter if I get elected for anything, Mr. Zelensky. I could care less. Aleister Crowley was not elected, as far as I know. I don't think they have an election title for spiritual council, Mr. Zelensky. And as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Zelensky, me being spiritual counsel, you're either gonna bow or you can have it the other way. I don't know what that is. That's between you and God. Because obviously you don't give a fuck about Africans. Obviously, Mr. Zelensky. But thank you, Russia. Thank you, China. Thank you, Africa, for, making these merges and building and having this understanding between each other that we're trying to get things together, even though, they might be pieces of shit. But the rest of us in the United States, you know what I'm saying? Not all of us are pieces of shit. We're trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying? There's a great magnitude of a stronghold being over the American people and being over other countries in a negative way. And we're going to get it together. And I thank y'all for giving us the good grace to get it together. Thank you. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. That does not go unnoticed. That does not go unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? And, I might not always talk in the proper manner, but you got the message. You got the message for sure. You got the message for sure. You got the message for sure. Mr. Zelensky will be bowing, or he can have it the other way, whatever that means for him. I don't know. I'm not God. nor am I, as far as I'm concerned, the devil. But as far as I'm concerned, I am the devil because I couldn't be God if I didn't have the devil in me because I was born into this world with sin, you know? So as far as I'm concerned, if you're born into the world with sin, that would make you also the devil, as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, if you want to have a debate on that, that's up to you. That's up to your discretion, you know. Um, Africa, specifically Ghana, but to the entire Africa, um, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Meek Mill, he's a good fit. He's a good fit for Ghana. He's a good fit. He's a good fit. People, I see they like dirt bikes out there. Didn't know y'all was riding on dirt bikes in Ghana. I didn't know. I was very unaware. I am I am not clued in on what's going on in Ghana. I'm not clued in. And if you could clue me in the same way I'm cluing you in, that'll be an even greater relationship. Because like I said, I'm a slave descendant, and my last name is European. So to the president of Ghana and to the entire nation of Ghana, if we could keep this going, that would be very excellent, not only for your country, but for the United States. Okay? There's some good people here. There's some fucked up people here. We got it in every continent. It's in every continent. We got to refine not only our own countries and continents, but we got to refine the world together. Together. We got to refine it. And that does not mean, you know what I'm saying, destroy the freedom to serve whatever God or whatever religious practice or tradition or heritage or ceremony or ritual that you partake in. You know what I'm saying? Or that you learn from. You know what I'm saying? Or that you want to gain knowledge and wisdom from. That's not what that means. We all understand there's a God in heaven, as far as I'm concerned, because you can't be the devil unless you know that there's a God in heaven. Because last time I checked, the devil and Job and the devil and God were talking about having a wager about Job. So I would have to have the balance. If Mr. Zelenskyy is calling us the devil, calling me the devil, I would have to have the balance to understand that there's some things that I should not do that I will be held accountable for if I am a worshiper, a true worshiper, you know what I'm saying, of this devil he claims that I am. Right? But last time I checked, the man calling my allies devils and me a devil did not address the racism in his own country when it comes to Africans of all nations, you know what I'm saying, fleeing to escape destruction that he caused. First off, as far as I'm concerned, shit, you're fucking with the vile representation of evil, because evil is not vile. You know what I'm saying? The vile representation that is my current leadership of this country. And I'm going to talk how I want to, because as far as I'm concerned, you've seen that sigil. You already know what's going to happen. There's going to be some people going to prison, people going to jails. There's going to be some happenings. Whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. I thought the party was happening. Happy New Year's, the party's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some happenings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not up for discussion. This is not a democracy because you don't even give a democracy to the American people. So this is not a democracy. Leaders in Egypt, kings and queens, and you know what I'm saying, pharaohs, and you know what I'm saying, Moses. It was not up for discussion. It was not a democracy. God said, this is what you need to do, and you need to do it, and have faith that I'll see it through when it comes to protecting you. You know what I'm saying? I have unwavering faith that Mr. Zelensky is either going to be bow or he can have it the other way, whatever that means between him and God and or the devil. I don't know what he serves or worships. But I know if you're dictating how Christians practice their faith in that country, I would say you're a bit of a devil, Mr. Zelensky. I would say you're a bit of a devil, a vile one, because even the devil did not tell people what they could not worship when he came down here and fell from the heavens along with the other chiefs, Mr. Zelensky. I'm pretty sure they taught them in addition to what they already knew. Mr. Zelensky, I am the Chiefs 11. This is the 14th family, Mr. Zelensky. I am the golden serpent of ages, that which made Eve bite the apple, that which rested upon the headdress of kings and queens and the gods and so on in Egypt, Mr. Zelensky. I don't think you will be winning this spiritually or on the battlefield, Mr. Zelensky. It is not for you to win, and you're not going to win because I don't want you to win, just like I did not want the world leaders of my own country to win, and they had to submit to me spiritually, Mr. Zelensky. They had to submit to me magically, Mr. Zelensky. Right? I might not own the entire country physically, but I could do so spiritually. And that is an asset to my allies, Mr. Zelensky. That is an asset. Hey, you can keep them, those fucking vile individuals who keep putting spells on your own country and other countries in line. That is going to be of great value to us. So, in knowing that, I have chosen Russia and China and Africa, who will be a new ruling power, who will be one of the new ruling powers, because I'm of African descent. I'm a slave descendant, so why the fuck would I not want to see that? That's going to happen. That's very much going to happen. So, Mr. Zelensky, amongst 4 countries, Mr. Zelensky, only to your United States, Mr. Zelensky. I see you outnumbered, Mr. Zelensky. I see you outnumbered, Mr. Zelensky. I see you outnumbered in influence over the world, Mr. Zelensky. I see you outnumbered in resources, Mr. Zelensky. Amongst those nations, I have no sanctions. I have no stipulations against me, Mr. Zelensky. I do not get in the middle of their wars or, the good that's being done in that country, Mr. Zelensky. Oh, the greatest power that you truly have is America, really. Because let's be very clear, Mr. Zelensky, even though the entire world knows that we're trying to get it together, this new rulership that is coming into power for America, Mr. Zelensky, I would hope all those other countries would be great countries and representatives of democracy and allow us to get that together at this time while you're going through your own trials and tribulations, your own wars, your own civil, your own health problems and whatnot. I'm very much praying for you, and we'll partake in, service. I will be with you in spirit as well. Mr. Zelensky, you are an ally of a falsified democracy. I am a true democracy. We are for true democracy. We are tired of the current leadership and the allies of current leadership trying to get in the way of democracy over the entire world and the entire country. That is the United States of America, Mr. Zelensky. And that will not be tolerated. The mistreatment of Africans amongst those nations will not be tolerated, Mr. Zelenskyy. I don't care who is allied with the United States of America, Mr. Zelenskyy. If you are an ally of the mistreatment of Africa, you will not be a member, a country that will be doing business with Africa, because they will not need you. They will not need you. I'm the motherfucking golden serpent, bitch. The golden serpent was there first, so nigga, I'm gonna make sure they straight, nigga. You let my niggas in the dough, no questions asked, nigga. You let them niggas in the dough, nigga, it's on, nigga, it's real. It's real. It's real. They got that blessing on deck. 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 You feel me? Period. And as far as I'm concerned with that, Mr. Zelenskyy, the mistreatment of Africans in your country has gone unnoticed. You know, you're not, you didn't highlight it. You didn't speak on it. I didn't see you speak on it. Why didn't you speak on it? Why doesn't the United States of America, the world leaders, speak on the injustices of Africans? Why do they speak poorly during summits and not really like include them? And when I say speak poorly, I mean like giving commands and not really being open to conversation. Why do you think you can do that with Africa? And I'm a slave descendant of Africa, and I have made you bow, spiritually speaking. So both of you are birds of the same feather. Birds of a feather flock together. I flock with true democracy. Putin, saying China. China has loyalty to Putin. I like that establishment of loyalty amongst two great nations. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. That's common sense. These are two great nations. You're trying to put one great nation against the other great nation so you can stay a great nation. Why the fuck wouldn't you just fuck with both nations that are great nations, you stupid son of a bitch? You're fucking stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're finna cause a war, you're gonna try to cause an extra war. You're gonna try to cause an extra war just so you can have power, the illusion of power, the illusion. Because it's a fucking illusion. Bitch. Okay, we want to talk about crime? I will go to the streets of every state where the most crime is. I could recruit those individuals on that street. I could recruit those individuals on that street, which I'm not going to do, which I'm not advocating. Okay. But we're talking about war, right? And I'm going to show you how you lose a war very easily. You lose a war very easily. All those individuals taken to the streets, which they shouldn't be doing, going to war in the streets. I could recruit the best, go against, train them in the art of combat on the battlefield. I could train them, and I would decimate your army versus my army. I would decimate your army. I'm not even going to tell you what we're going to shoot in the sky. I'm not even going to tell you what we're going to shoot above your head. I ain't even going to tell you. I ain't worried about the sea. I ain't worried about the battle in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? We command the ocean too. We command the oceans too. Lord, let the tide be extremely horrible. Let the conditions be extreme, of the most extreme conditions. Let there be thunderstorms. You know what I'm saying? Let there be rain. Oh shit, you can't see. Oh nigga, rocket, straight to your ship. Rocket straight to your ship. Straight to your strip. Straight to your ship. Listen, Mr. Zelenskyy, I don't think you understand that Like, I am God. God, I am the Lord of the heavens. I have the Lord of the heavens within me, Mr. Zelenskyy. The Lord of the heavens has the devil, the golden serpent, within his hands, Mr. Zelenskyy. So when you call me the devil, you are correct, but you are also not correct. You're also not correct. I am a man of balance. In the Bible, it says, I cannot tell you what scripture exactly, but I can tell you what that scripture says because that is something that I live by every day, Mr. Zelenskyy. Okay? A falsified sense of balance is an abomination to the Lord. Oh, excuse me. A false sense of balance is an abomination to the Lord. But a just weight is his delight, Mr. Zelenskyy. I know not my world leaders of America, of the United States of America, to be balanced delights. Okay? They're willing to sacrifice us. They're willing to sacrifice the taxpayers' dollars, tax-paying dollars, tax-paying Americans. They're willing to their own families. They don't other countries. They don't give a fuck. They will not win against me, and you will not win against me because you're an extension of them. So I'm fucking definitely not losing. I'm definitely not losing. So you're either gonna bow or you can have it the fucking hard way. Whatever that means between you, God, and the devil. Whatever that means. I could care less. I could care less. But I know you're not gonna win. I just know it better get done. And it's gonna get done. It's getting done on the battlefield and it's getting done in the spirit realm. And both of those mesh together. Both of those mesh together. Okay? Those individuals, those Russian troops shall be blessed with the most precise aim, the best combat, the best tactics, the best artillery, the best advanced technology there is on the face of the planet that they have available to them. You will bow. Or you can have it the hard way. It does not matter to me. I could care less. Like I said, I got shit to do in Africa, got shit to do with China, got shit to do with America, got shit to do with Russia. And as far as I'm concerned, the first witch, that devil worshiping woman, the first witch I ever fucked with was a Russian. So you know I got some motherfucking loyalty in my blood. You know what I'm saying? You know I got some loyalty in my blood. You know I got some loyalty. You know I got some loyalty. You know I got some loyalty. You feel me? Off rip. Off rip. Off rip. Off rip. I didn't even know what a witch was till I met her. You know what I'm saying? Off rip. Off rip. It's a good, it's signed and sealed. It's a good go. It's a good go. It's a good go. Mr. Zelenskyy, you're not gonna win. There might have been other things I needed to talk about, but I'm gonna just leave it there because we're gonna keep it short. I want to keep it under an hour so I ain't gotta wait 2 hours to upload this. But Mr. Zelenskyy, you're not gonna win. And to all mainstream media outlets and independent underground media outlets and social media outlets and social media outlets who need to report how the Africans were done wrong in the Ukraine, but you didn't fucking mention that. But you'll allow this motherfucker to call us the devil and shit. I understand people gotta play the field. You know what I'm saying, play the fence. That's straight. I ain't tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the Pope. But the other Pope, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that alone. But you already know that Pope, he cool. The other Pope, he not cool. The Pope that just died recently, that was 95. He cool. He cool. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love. You know what I'm saying? Love and blessings, prosperity, abundance. You know what I'm saying? May he rest easy. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to the family, blessings to his allies, his subordinates. You know what I'm saying? Everybody he helped. You know what I'm saying? Bless. Shout out to all those people. You know what I'm saying? But the other Pope, listen. We are not what we say, we are what we do. We are not what we say, we are what we do. But we also are what we say. Because what we do is a reflection of what we say and profess to be. Anyways, I'm going to move forward. Rest in peace, that Pope that just died recently. Uh, Mr. Zelenskyy, there's no other way this is gonna go for you, man. Cause like honestly, how I feel, listen, you're not gonna win because I'm just gonna move to Africa and go help make Africa one of the best continents over you. And like I seen what they're doing. Like I'm gonna say this in a way, bro. Like we changing our military. Like listen, I'm the golden serpent. We're gonna get that shit right. 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 I'm the golden serpent. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be Egypt in terms of the Bible. In terms of the Bible, this is considered Egypt, Babylon. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get that shit right because I'm golden serpent. Period. Anyways, as long as I'm staying here, the fuck. I could easily go to Africa. I'm not doing that. There are people who have the riches and who have the money and the resources who can go to Africa and bridge that gap to make Africa better and make life better for themselves and still keep a connection between the U.S. and Africa. Everybody is winning. Everybody is winning. Everybody is winning. While in regards to Meek Mill, everybody is winning with that connection, that bridge. You know what I'm saying? Bridging that gap. Everybody is winning. Everybody. Okay? I ain't gonna say too much. They just back gold. You know what I'm saying? With their currency or whatever in regards to gold. Listen. Meek Mill is helping to bridge that gap, okay? That's a star player. That's a star player right now. That's why he got the ticket to the golden throne. That's a star player. They love Meek Mill out there. They love Meek Mill. They love him. Meek Mill is an extension of Rick Ross, the biggest boss. Ricky Rose, Mr. Bel Air. You know what I'm saying? He is an extension of that. Rick Ross is an extension of this entire United States, the entire Miami, the entire Florida. You know, that is a good look on us as well. That is a good look on Meek Mill, Rick Ross, and whoever they do business with in America. Who they do business with in America, that's a good reflection on them in regards to the business that can be done out there in Africa and still keeping that connection. And that money, that flow of all those people helps the US dollar. It helps the US dollar while we figure out other ways to get in a better position in regards to our US dollar. I will not be partaking in any digital currency, in any digital dollar that would control the lives of people that can be cut off at any second by the discretion of somebody who is vile. And let me be very clear on that. I will be the first fucking flight out of this country. I will be on the first flight out of this country, and I don't even like planes. Let's be very clear on that because you're not going to dupe us into that. That's not going to happen. That's not what I'm standing for at all. I'm not standing for that at all. At all. Let's throw that on the table before we even get to that situation. Because my enemy, those individuals who profess to be evil, who are actually vile, they would do some shit like that. They would do some shit like that. That's not cool. That's not cool. I'm not supporting that. I'm not supporting that by any means. You only lost crypto because y'all were being racist and y'all did not address the racism that was going on in the Ukraine at the start of this war. While you were all making thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions of dollars, you didn't mention it. That's why crypto went to shit, because you're fucking disrespectful. Bitch, I'm the golden serpent. The golden serpent is an entity or a god from Africa. bitch, you're not gonna fucking disrespect us in my eyes, and you think you finna just get all the money and then fucking hold people from Africa down. That's not gonna happen. That's not how that's gonna work at all, by any means. We can take that shit from you. God will take that shit from you. The devil will take that shit from you. I'll take that shit from you. It don't fucking matter. I don't care. So let's be very clear, Mr. Zelenskyy. This war in your head is not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. We done took crypto from their ass. We done took the spiritual power from their ass. We done took we done took Africa from their ass. But you know what I'm saying, there is a steady relationship between the US. But when I say when I say we done took Africa from their ass, I'm talking about the vile leadership that runs America right now. We're cleansing it, and we're gonna have a new, fresh, and good leadership. Individuals who are balanced, individuals who understand the freedoms and the spiritual freedoms of others. We're gonna have that soon. We're working on it. Give us a little bit of time, please. That would be great for democracy. That would be great. Yeah, it's not gonna go how you think. Oh, but what I was saying was, when I say we took it from they ass, you know what I'm saying, we took it from those vile individuals. Those independent, those powers that be, Order of the Golden Serpent, Africa. I'm pretty sure the Golden Serpent is from there, so that was bound to happen. Russia, first woman the first witch I ever slept with, or ever been with, or have ever had the pleasures of being with, or ever had the pleasures to learn from, or ever had the pleasures, to understand, was a Russian woman, first of all. Shout out to China. They have loyalty to Russia, Russia is willing to listen to what I'm saying is willing to listen to what I'm saying. I'm willing to give the blessing, the spiritual blessing, the professing out of my mouth to say, let there be peace in Asia. I don't see the world leader of America saying, let there be peace in Asia. I didn't fucking see it. I didn't see it. So you're willing to not say that just because China is a fucking ally of Russia. You're a bitch. 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 You ain't even say don't get involved in man, bro, you're willing to put all of us in a position to die, bro. Like, for your own selfish reasons, bro. You just want to stay in power, bro. Man, listen, bro, I'm finna get rid of that. But you just want to stay in a position of power, bro. You don't even give a fuck about the Africans or African Americans in your own country, bro. And you're doing business with Africa, bro. That don't fucking make sense, bro. That's selfish. You people are overly selfish. You people are overly greedy. You're willing to give $20 billion to this man just so you can keep a position of power and force China to be in a position to where they have to choose your leadership as one of the dominating powers in addition to the Ukraine. And then, bro, you would be allies, so then they could just fuck us over all day. And then they can fuck y'all over all day. And then they can fuck Ukraine over all day. And then who the fuck is going to say anything to y'all three? Instead of it being 4 and 5 and then a 6 and a 7th, you know what I'm saying? Countries. You only want 3 countries to be in power instead of fucking 7. That's fucking selfish, bro. That's not how you run a fucking country. That's not how you have dominating powers that you can fucking go to at any given fucking moment. That's not... Bro, y'all fucking suck at y'all jobs, bro. Y'all fucking, I don't know what fucking training course y'all took. That shit sucks. You fucking suck. Your administration fucking sucks. Your fucking, your strategies fucking suck. Your fucking allies fucking suck. your ability to fucking win fucking sucks. Your fucking your doubt and your arrogance in thinking you're gonna win because your fucking racist fucking sucks. Like, you fucking suck, bro. Like, y'all fucking suck, bro. Y'all suck at this shit, bro. This shit fucking sucks. This shit ain't even fun, bro. Like, this shit ain't even fun. This shit is not even fun. This shit is not even fun because y'all fucking suck that much, bro. I don't know what demon is teaching y'all, bro. I don't know what fucking like reptilian, what serpent or whatever the fuck, or whatever fucking, because I'm the golden serpent, so I would have to know what fucking serpent is teaching you. Let's be very clear about that. But I don't know what serpent or devil or demon or God or deity is teaching you, but that motherfucker, like that nigga, like, is teaching you wrong. Or he's not teaching you wrong, and you're just getting so arrogant because you have this position of power and money that you're getting from doing this vile shit that you just fucking suck as a representation of the fucking excellence and the capability of excellence that deity or God or demon fucking possesses. You just fucking suck as a representation. I don't fucking suck as a representation. You fucking suck as a representation. Last time I checked, this was Satan's system, and you fucking suck. Bitch, I don't suck. I'm the golden serpent. That fucking entity or God is from Africa. So that doesn't even apply to, like, what the fuck you're even talking about. Like, that doesn't even, like, it applies, but like the level of stature that you've bastardized does not even apply or equate to that. So of course you're not gonna fucking win. Like, you're stupid. Like, you're stupid, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I think you're stupid, bro. Like, that's no disrespect to anybody who is a good representation of those entities, those gods, those spirits, those ways of practice, or any of that. Anything good under the sun. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these fucking horrible representations of that, who would rather be deceiving and use their own people as sacrificial lambs and use the money, the tax-paying dollars of Americans as a sacrifice to Mr. Zelenskyy so he could defeat Russia, to put China in a compromising position so there can be only 3 world dominating powers instead of 7. And so they can continue treating Africa like shit. I'm a slave descendant from Africa. As far as I'm concerned, bitch, it's definitely going to be at least 4 in that motherfucker. And it's definitely going to be 5 because I'm 1 and Russia is 1. And, you know what I'm saying, China's 1 and Africa's 1. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, that's 4, I think. Well, I said Africa, China, Russia, and myself. That's at least 4. America's 5. I don't fucking see the Ukraine nowhere in there, first of all, because of the disrespect and the racism going on in the Ukraine. But if you want to add Ukraine, that would be 6. And then, wait, I said China? I said China. Listen, it could be 7, 6, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But you only want 3, so you can fucking do your vile shit all over the world and shit. And like, y'all niggas suck. Y'all niggas bitches. Shout out to everybody who's a good representation of evil and an order, council, spiritual leadership. Because as far as I'm concerned, churches contain a spiritual leadership as well. You know, shout out to everybody out there from all denominations and congregations. Yeah, that's not good for society as far as I'm concerned. And you're gonna bow, or you can have it the hard way, whatever that means between you, God, and the devil, which you profess my allies to be. So, you know, I don't really think you know the devil, so, you know, we'll see if you can handle that devil. We'll see if you're truly with God. We'll see if you're truly with God by seeing if you can handle the devil, Mr. Zelenskyy. We'll see. I don't know my allies to be the devil, but You uttered the name of the devil out of your mouth. I know the leadership of America right now has some vile individuals in there who profess to be apostles of the devil. And they are not, because they have lost to me an apostle and an ambassador of the golden serpent, that serpent of ages, which made Eve bite the apple. They lost because they are not good apostles or representations. And you say, we are the devil, so we shall see if you are truly with God. And if you truly honor God, Mr. Zelenskyy, this is going to be your test from God. Those people you call the devil, are you not a devil yourself? Are you not a devil yourself? Are you not willing to do business with devils? We shall see if we're the devil. We shall see if we are of balance and we are in good favor of God. We will see if we're just delights of the Lord. And we will see if you profess to be a liar. And last time I checked, he hates liars the most. So, to that current administration and to Mr. Zelenskyy, I bid you a farewell.